Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Restomod Daisy, and we're doing a lawn form video today on shaping wood. And what I'm working on right now is a forearm for my next Restomod build, which is going to be a Daisy number 111 model 40 with Slim Jim stock set. And the Slim Jims are basically equivalent size-wise to the original factory stocks in terms of width, but I do like to get carried away with the forearms because I like the look of the full wood musket kind of Winchester lever action look. And Daisy never built one of those as a factory gun. That's why, people mod these products so that you can get a unique and distinctive look on your Daisy, because it's kind of like cars. You might love the old F-150, the F-100s, but it doesn't mean you feel like it has to stay exactly like it looked when it rolled off the factory showroom. And I feel the same way about my Daisies that I work on. I like them all to be a little bit different. I don't think I've ever built the same stock twice. They share commonalities, but the figure is different because all the wood is different. Grain patterns evolve. Everything looks a little bit different and curly. I don't think I've ever built the same stock twice. There's always been minute differences that probably nobody knows or would see but me. But that's enough. If it's a gun that I'm building for my personal enjoyment, I want it to be like I want it to be. And this particular gun is going to be a tribute gun. We're going to make this a tribute to the halfpenny kid. This is going to be inletted installed in the buttstock along with some lettering. And it is a penny that a young 7-year-old cut up in a shop a couple days back. Was visiting with his father, and I had to have something to do, so gave him a hacksaw and a couple of pennies. He proceeded to slice them away. So we started calling him the halfpenny kid. One thing led to another, and it's going to be a commemorative gun for the youngster. Now, I don't know how long he's going to hang out here in my remuda before it gets moved over to his remuda, but it will be here for a while, long enough to get built, long enough to get shot, and long enough to finish figuring out how we're going to do the rest of the stock to reflect that it's the halfpenny kid. Of course, we'll have to fabricate some sort of legacy suitable for the wielder, the young wielder of an old Daisy. So that's what we're working on today. Just profiling wood. I find it relaxing. And I imagine that if any of the subscriber base or the viewership has an itch to do some woodwork on a small project that's not going to take forever, you'd be hard-pressed to find a target item is easier to work on than a Daisy, and it actually gives you something you can use as opposed to something that just sits in a corner and gets the occasional water ring on it. Or worse yet, gets manufactured and shuffled off to the Buffalo basement because it didn't fit with the decor of the rest of the room, or somebody had a stylistic change. I mean, furniture is fun to build, but it doesn't necessarily ever get used for its intended purposes. And I got to say the same thing about making cutting boards. I mean, I've made a few of them myself, but I never got any joy out of it. It's just a utility workpiece, goes in a drawer, gets pulled out from time to time. But yeah, you can't take a cutting board out and shoot it, but you can take a BB gun out and shoot it. what you ought to think about doing. All right, kids. Well, I think that's probably enough of watching me bulldoze some wood into shape. This is Shane Bruce with Restomod Daisy, signing off.